So now I'm going to show you how to guide others on an expedition. So after going through the Discover page and finding what apps you want to use, you're going to go over to Guide at the bottom. You're going to click Guide, and then it's going to show you your saved expeditions, so the ones that you've already downloaded. At the top, you'll notice that it says what you're connected to, your wireless connection. This is really important because when you are having students join your expedition, if you are guiding them or if another student is guiding a small group of students, the devices connect over the wireless. So everyone needs to be on the same Wi-Fi. So if all the devices you're using have access to the WCP access, then you should be on that one, but if they don't, then everyone needs to be on the guest's Wi-Fi. They just all need to be the same so they can connect to each other over the wireless network. So I'm going to scroll down and show you an example of a guide of the Jamestown colony. When you go into an expedition, it does a quick run through of how to guide. So to start an expedition, you click the play button. You can point out highlights to whomever you are guiding, and it's going to show you how to do that. So across the bottom, there are different tabs. These different tabs, you just click on it and slide your finger to the left to scroll through the different tabs. These are all scenes within this expedition. This particular one has 10, but they are all different. If you click on the name of that scene, it shows you background information on this particular area. The guide can read this to the group to give them just information on what they're looking at. There are also tiered questions underneath that. So there's a beginner question, an intermediate question, and an advanced question on this particular scene. At the bottom, there are points of interest. So if, for example, I'm guiding a group of students and I want to show them the Captain John Smith statue, I'm going to tell them this background information about John Smith, and then I'm going to click on this point of interest, and it's actually going to move it over to that area. To get rid of that, I just tap on the James Fort at the top, the name of this scene, and then I drag it down and it goes away. So then this is the statue of John Smith that I just clicked on. So there's a circle over it to show this point of interest. The guide actually uses their finger to move around the scene. So it is a 360-degree scene. So you can go up and over. You just tap on the screen and drag your finger to move around. So the guide has to use their finger to move around, but anyone who is following the guide, which I'll show you in the next video, just sees what they see and can move their actual device around to look. They don't have to use their finger. So again, at the bottom, you just click on the name of the scene, so James Fort. I'm going to touch it and drag my finger over to the left to open new scenes. If you want to start a new scene, such as the Native American tribe, I'm going to click Start. It's going to tell me more about the settlement. There are the questions and there are the points of interest. I'm going to click the scene title and drag my finger down to get that out of the way. And then I can again use my finger to look around this particular area. So again, you can just look through the different scenes at the bottom. You can also draw. So if I wanted to point out something over here, the little squiggly button at the top that just turned orange, you click on that and you can draw different things. So I can circle things. I can tell them to go that way. And whatever I draw on my screen as the guide will actually show up on the screen of the students that are in my